For some days now, Papa E.adeboye have been trending online because of the story he shared of what happened when he went to the United States of America. A lot of people have downloaded that video and they are using it to mock Papa E.adeboye. They have even added some funny things to the video to make it look funny and downplay whatever Papa E.adeboye shared in that video. You see, before I let you watch that video, I want us to understand certain things. You see, in as much as we have a lot of fake pastors in this world right now, not just in Nigeria, fake pastors are everywhere, in Nigeria, in South Africa, United States, everywhere. We have fake pastors, we have fake prophets, we have people that are in the world right now deceiving people, all in the name of Christianity, all in the name of religion. But I want you people to know that we still have genuine men of God, and I believe that Papa E.adeboye is one of those people. And outside the fact that I believe that he's a genuine man of God, there is one thing I always try to let people understand. It is good to share your opinion, it is good to disagree, but it is important for us to try to disagree respectfully. Papa E.adeboye, for a fact, is older than most of us. In fact, he's even old enough to be the father of some of us. He is that old. You can look at his children, you can see how old they are. So for some of us, especially young people like you and I, going online, mocking him and insulting him because of something we don't even understand, for me, it does not really make sense. Let us try as much as we can to share our opinion without insulting somebody. Just imagine that Papa E.adeboye is your father. That's if you're among the people that have been mocking him or insulting him, and he shared that type of story. You don't even understand what even went down, and you are insulting him out of ignorance. Because I will call it ignorance, because I feel that even the argument some of them are putting out is just baseless. It's an ignorant argument because they don't understand, and mostly because it is coming from Papa E.adeboye and it is coming from the church. And I'm going to make you understand why I think their argument is baseless and it does not make sense. I've watched Parara Mock News talk about this same thing I want to talk about right now, mocking Papa E.adeboye. For me, it does not make sense again. Let us try to know when to draw the line, when to share our opinion respectfully. I'm not saying that Papa E.adeboye does not make mistake, but I mean, if somebody makes mistake and you feel this is a mistake, present your argument, bring out your fact without insulting somebody. There's a way you can present your fact, there's a way you can correct somebody without making mistake. But you see this particular one, I'm going to review to you the reason why we should not even be mocking him in the first place, the reason why what he said is possible. And I want you to understand something, that with God, all things are possible. Please don't forget to share this video on all social media platforms, share with your friends and loved ones, and please watch this video to the end for you to understand everything I'm going to be sharing with you right now. Let me allow you to watch this video. After watching the video, please don't just click out. I want you to understand the reason why what Papa E.adeboye shared is a fact and it is possible. Please don't click off. I want you to watch to the end. Listen to what I'm going to be explaining to you, the breakdown I'm going to give you of why what Papa E.adeboye shared is more than possible. So watch the video and then let me explain to you the reason why everything he said is possible, and I believe in what he said.
Years ago,
This man!
I was invited to Colorado in America in January. I don't like cold weather at all. So I said to my father, I'm going to Colorado. While I am there, suspend winter.
It's 100 niggas in the spot.
Throughout the days I was there, people were wearing t-shirts.
What?
In January. He pushed away the winter, brought in summer. I boarded the plane.
Continue.
At 5 p.m. to travel back to Nigeria. 2 hours after I left, all the snow that had been hanging in the air began to fall.
Thank you so much for watching the video. I believe you heard everything Papa E.adeboye shared, and I believe you have seen the reason why some people are mocking Papa E.adeboye. Like I said earlier, it does not make sense. I'm not even going to go to the Bible to try to explain to you that what Papa E.adeboye have said is more than possible and God can actually do it. For those of you that don't know, I'm from Rivers State and I'm from a tribe in Rivers State called Ikwere. I want to explain something very important to you. In my tribe, and I believe that it happens almost everywhere in Nigeria, in Africa as a whole, when we are doing like a major ceremony, or let's say a burial or a wedding, and let's say that period is rainy season, because if you know Rivers State very well, you know that it rains a lot in Rivers State when it is rainy season. So in that particular period, when we are doing that big occasion, or somebody is doing burial or a wedding, and they don't want rain to spoil the burial, spoil the wedding, or spoil the big occasion that they are doing, one thing they do is that they hire a traditional person. They hire people that hold rain. There are people out there whose job is just to stop rain from falling. So I've seen it countless times, even in my grandmother's burial. My family hired such a person to hold rain, so rain will not spoil my grandmother's burial. And I tell you, until we finished everything we are doing, rain did not fall, even though it was in a rainy season. Rain did not fall. I've seen it countless times at my place. I've seen it happen a lot of times when people are doing burial, especially, and it is in rainy season. They hire somebody to hold the rain, and until they finish what they are doing, rain will not fall. So I want you to just think about it clearly. If a traditional man can do that, can stop rain from falling, what makes you think that God cannot stop weather? What makes you think that God cannot change weather? What makes you think that? I'm not going, like I said, I won't quote the Bible for you, but I'm telling you something I have witnessed myself, something that I know most of you are aware of, that there are people that if you want them to stop rain for you right now, they will stop it. Traditional people doing incantations, telling you that rain will not fall, and as they have said it, rain will not fall until you finish that thing you are doing. I've even witnessed one that said, as long as you are giving him meat and drink, he will be doing what he's doing until you finish the thing you are doing. Rain is not going to fall. I witnessed one that the meat and drink they were giving to the man finished, and the man was requesting for more meat and more drink. They refused. They said they will not give to the man again. The man said, "Oh, you say you will not give me this again? Okay, for this reason, immediately I leave here, it is going to rain." I'm telling you, immediately that man packed his things and left that particular place. The type of rain that they experienced in that burial, me, I've not seen such a rain before. The rain spoiled everything they were doing that day. Water everywhere. This one happened in my own eyes. This thing happened in my auntie's husband's burial. When he died, they were doing his burial. The man have heard the rain from morning till afternoon, and he was requesting for more meat and more drink based on their agreement, but they refused to give him more of all those things, and he got offended and left. I'm telling you, the type of rain that fell that day, it was too serious. It's like he invited rain from other places to come and fall in that place that day. So my point is, if these people that don't believe in God can do all these things, can hold rain, can say rain will not fall this place and it will not fall, what makes you think that God cannot do it? It seems in Africa, and not just in Africa, in Nigeria especially, let me not even involve other people, it seems in Nigeria we now underestimate what God can do. We now look down on God. And especially if a man of God, if it was, let's say, a native doctor or a herbalist that said this thing that Papa E.adeboye said, we will all believe it. But since it is coming from a man of God, since it is coming from a pastor, since it is coming from the church, we are fighting him. It's like we have a problem with the church. We need to start to renew our mind. The Bible said in Romans 12:2, especially if you're a believer, Romans 12:2 says, do not be conformed to the pattern of this world, but be transformed by the renewal of your mind. The Bible says if you can have faith that is as small as a mustard seed, you can tell this mountain to move and it will move. I don't want us to get to a point that as believers we will start doubting God. God can do everything and He can do anything. He is that big. So before we start mocking Papa E.adeboye, if you don't know the God you serve, He knows the God you serve. How can you tell me that a God that divided sea into two cannot change weather? Not forever, just for that the particular period He was there. Come on. Let's not get to that point, please. God is able to do far exceeding above everything you can think or ask for, according to the power that is at work in you. I am not a pastor. I'm not here to come and teach you what you should believe or what you shouldn't believe. But I don't want you to underestimate God. If you're part of the people that is mocking Papa e.adeboye over what he said, please stop it. What he said is more than possible. If you believe, you can also do the same. Before some of you will start writing in the comment section, oh, I'm not a redeemed member, but you see, one thing I believe in is truth. The Bible says that you will know the truth, and the truth you know will set you free. If you start operating a certain level of truth based on the word of God, I'm telling you, nothing will be impossible for you. So I don't want you to be part of the group that will be insulting Papa e.adeboye ignorantly. What he said is possible. God can do it. He can do anything and he can do everything. So please, let us renew our mind. When people are mocking Papa e.adeboye over these things, I don't want you watching me right now to be part of it. In fact, if you have even made a post that suggests that you are mocking Papa e.adeboye over this thing, please just go and delete it. It is possible. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget, subscribe to the channel, turn on your notification bell so you'll be notified whenever I post another video. Don't forget to share the video on all social media platforms, share on WhatsApp so that people will get to know about this and also renew their mind and stop insulting a man that has not done anything to them. Thank you so much for doing so. I will see you in the next video. You are blessed.